Starting your own business is like a dream that everyone has. It's like waking up every morning and doing what you absolutely love. But unfortunately, only a few of us do really become business owners. Most of us will never leave the comfort zone of being an employee. For those who are absolutely serious about finally quitting your job and turning your business idea into reality, there are five things to consider before you start, because starting a business isn't as great as it sounds. First, business it's not fun. A lot of people have absolutely wrong idea about running your own business. It's not what you see in the movies. It's not fun at all. In fact, it's absolutely boring, and in the process you will often meet so many assholes that you wish you hadn't started this business in the first place. When I entered into the real estate business, I was super excited, but as soon as I started renting apartment, I have came across people that I wish I didn't. I can make 100-hour video just talking about what kind of the stupid people I met just in the first few months of the businesses. It was more like a hell than fun. If you do not develop your social skills, if you do not learn how to be patient and control your anger and stress, you will be out of business in no time. Yes, of course, there are some great moments in business, especially when you just get your first deal, but these are just moments that happens rarely. When you hit the certain milestones of finally achieving that goal, but most of the time you will face with a lot of boring work. Second, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There is a common misconceptions that if you want to start a business, you have to come up with something absolutely new and unique, which is not true at all. In fact, chances there are that your new idea might feel are higher than you think. The best way to start your business, especially when you are just a beginner, is to take an existing business idea that seems to be working successfully, add to it your own flavor, and kick it out. Because this business idea is already proved, all that you have to do is to put the hard work, and you will most likely succeed. That's why you find most tech companies follow the path of Apple. Since Apple is the leader of its industry, they can take the risk to test something new, but other smaller players can't afford that risk. That's one is only when the Apple launched iPhone 10 with that notch. Other tech companies quickly copied. Certainly, you don't need a lot of money to start a business. It's not in use that a business needs a lot of cash to survive. You have got to pay the rent, salaries to your employees, and a bunch of the other bills. But that's usually happens when the business is proven to be successful. Most small businesses do not need a lot of the money to be started, especially if it's an online business. What's required is the beginning of the business is that hard work to get it into the point where it started to generated income. When started this YouTube channel, for example, I have invested something around 120 bucks just to buy a microphone, and that's all. Don't scare yourself with the idea that you should first save hundreds of the thousands of the dollars before you start. Remember, it's in the beginning you are the manager, you are the salesman, you are the lawyer, you are the accountant, you are everything that business needs. That's how you start a business with the minimum expenses. Fourth, what matters only at the result. I guess the main reason why most businesses fail is the beginning is because people give up when they put so much effort and don't get anything in return. As an employee, you have a logical understanding how to make money. The more hours you work, the more effort you put in, the more must be paid. And if you are not paid enough, there is no point of working harder. But that logic doesn't really apply to the business. Let me tell you a secret in the business. Your clients don't really give a damn about your hard work. What matters in the end of the days is if you are getting results. Some people complain that, look, I have put 20 hours to make this video, but no one is watching it. YouTube is broken, it's unfair. And then they give up because they don't understand that in businesses that matters are only the result. Fifth, and lastly, ideas are worthless without executions. We all come up with ideas that might change the world. Everyone is good at dreaming and coming up with revolutionary ideas. People quickly overvalue their businesses because they think it's absolutely unique, not understanding that ideas are worthless if they are not turned it into reality. Never delude yourself that your business will succeed because you have got a unique idea. Thousands of the people probably came through that idea before you, and your idea will worth more only after executed and proven that it actually works. In summary, the point wasn't to push you away from the starting your businesses, but rather to encourage and tell you a little bit of what you face so that you get prepared. And now it's your turn. What business would you love to start? Let me know in the comments below. As always, hit the like button if you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't want to miss the next video, then hit the subscribe button and the bell besides it. Thanks for watching. I see you in the next one.